Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Temple Mount, Hbayit, number 17, the position of Rav Ariel. Here we make a dramatic change from the previous Shiurim. We've learned until now that many of the great poskim prohibit going up to the Hbayit. Ariel has a very, very different approach. He writes about this extensively. He produces many writings from Machon Mikdash, where he set up the Temple Institute with the purpose of making the kalim from the Institute to educate the Jewish people about the Mikdash. And he makes the kalim for the Mikdash, and he invites people in to learn more about the Mikdash. His life is dedicated to that. In his writings, several different writings, pamphlets that he's put out, he starts off with quotes in 1967 from all the rabbis, the chief rabbis, and many other rabbis, such as Rav Yosef, Rabbi Yashiv, Tzvi Yehuda Cook, and others who prohibited going up to Hbayit. They've made an announcement, you cannot go up. And then he has another pamphlet where he starts off quoting the chief rabbis in 2004, who again issued a proclamation not to go up. And he writes again about rabbis in 2015, again the chief rabbis and many others. And the others include Haredi rabbis, Dati Lumi rabbis, Rav Aviner, Rav Tau, chief rabbi of Hulon, and rabbis with all kinds of kippahs prohibiting it. So Rabbi Ariel has a very daunting challenge, because his position is not that you are simply allowed to go up to Hbayit, but that you must go up to Hbayit. And he maintains that in 1967, when we were given the Hbayit, the question is not simply, well, let's see, technically, are we allowed to go Hbayit? And can we see it? Can we daven there? And no, it's way beyond that. For Rav Ariel, in 1967, there was a major halachic change. Before 67, when it came to questions, bringing the Korban Pesach, bringing the daily Korbanot, bringing all of the Korbanot, we were on us. It was not in our control. We simply could not do those mitzvot. And once 1967 came along and we took control of the Hbayit, so now we have the ability to go ahead and be up on the Hbayit, build the Mikdash, bring the Korbanot, and there's literally hundreds of mitzvot, almost a third of the Torah related to the Mikdash. For Rav Ariel, it's not that, well, let me see if I can find a way to get to Hbayit. He says, what do you mean? God went ahead and gave us the Hbayit back. We need to go ahead and start bringing the Korbanos. And we need to build the Mikdash. And we need to go up to Hbayit and to daven to show that it's our show sovereignty and get the process moving. So there, he's coming from polar opposite ends of all the rabbis that we mentioned till now. Yetz Hashem, over the next few shiurim, there's going to be a lot of shiurim. We're going to explore the position of Rav Ariel and those who permit and demand us to go up to the Hbayit.